And a new measure could put a limit on how many new homes are allowed to be built in one East Bay city. Good evening, I'm Alan Martin.
And I'm Elizabeth Cook. Antioch Measure T will put a barrier on how far out the city can expand its limits. KPIX5's Wilson Walker is live in Antioch where that line could be drawn. Wilson?
Liz, behind me is what's known as the Sand Creek Focus Area. It might look like open space, but it is not. It is within Antioch's growth boundary. It is zoned for residential development, and a lot of developers have had plans on this land for quite some time, but come Tuesday, voters could put the brakes on all of that.
So it was pretty quiet for the first 10 years we lived here, and over the last about 10 years it started to build momentum. There's been talk about building down there.
Ladden Mears is the original owner of this home perched on the very edge of Antioch, and the years-long battle over how to manage the city's growth has unfolded right in his backyard.
So it's everything to the left of that whole valley out there, that whole meadow.
We're standing on Empire Mine Road, which is part of the prettiest 3 miles in Antioch. It's been closed for 20 years, and it would be opened up for 4,000 houses.
Seth Adams is with Save Mount Diablo, which has been trying to get Measure T on the ballot since 2016. For one, it would preserve the growth boundary here.
And the second thing it does is it says for an urban development out here between Kaiser and Black Diamond Mines, you have to have a vote of Antioch residents.
Development opponents cite traffic and the kinds of problems that come when a city doubles in size in 30 years.
When we moved in 22 years ago, the thought was it was a big priority to build a third high school in Antioch, and that's never happened.
Pushing back against Measure T, the developers who own this land. Now, in a statement, one of the groups told us, quote, the proposed land uses of the Zika Ranch project are in compliance with the existing City of Antioch general plan, unquote. They also say that downsizing what was previously allowed might run afoul of new state laws designed to increase our housing supply, but the forces behind Measure T would rather see that growth somewhere else.
Out on the edge of parks in rugged open space filled with endangered species is not where we need to be building.
Now, Wilson, it sounds like Measure T doesn't really have any organized opposition in the traditional sense, but did you speak with the developers who oppose it? Do they have a strategy for this race at all?
I think it appears that their strategy was largely to avoid this ballot race altogether. They went to court several times trying to keep this off of the ballot. Now, I did speak with a representative from one of those development groups today, and I asked them, well, is there more litigation to come if you are to lose Tuesday? Their argument is that the city really doesn't have any legal grounds to retroactively come in here and decide what can and cannot be done with this land. I asked if they would file any more lawsuits if they lose on Tuesday. They said it is too early to say, but it is certainly a possibility.
Sure. All right, we'll have to wait and see what happens next week. All right, Wilson, thank you.